I just submitted for my first YouTube to go live. And it's gonna take 2.5 hours to upload. So it's definitely not going live today on Friday like I anticipated. But it's okay. But I guess I'm just gonna do another weekend in my life because it's a beautiful weekend upcoming and I'm excited to share it with you. Let's do it! Okay, last week when I was filming, I learned that the mic that I had bought off of Amazon, this Rode mic that I have here, it was not compatible with the camera, like it said it was. But it's not the fault of this or this. It's just the fact, well, I guess it is the fault of the camera because the camera doesn't have a mount for a speaker. It actually has really good internal speakers, but everyone on YouTube told me that it's good to have an external mic. So I got an external mic. It's like $50, felt good. But now it just looks, instead of the, the top situation, it feels a little silly and also, hello? Just feels silly. So I feel like when I go out and about, probably not gonna have it on, but when I'm in the apartment, I will. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, time for the weekend! By time for the weekend, I mean I am basically just waiting for this to upload before I can do literally anything. So you'll have already seen this, so it's like literally not a secret by any means, but I really need you to upload so I can close my laptop and go do shit. Okay, despite this video not having gone live yet, I just want to say thank you for watching it, whoever you are, whether you're my mom, my grandma, my friend Lauren. Hi Lauren, that last video was really about you. And like any of my other friends, like whoever that is, really appreciate it. Super excited that you're back. If you're new, if I don't know you, that's super cool. Leave me a comment below. I hope to meet you at least virtually. Anyway, I'm super excited just for the weekend. It looks like it's gonna be sunny in New York City. Knock on wood. But nonetheless, I'm excited just because it's another beautiful weekend where I get to live by myself and experience what that's like. Which I know a lot of people haven't experienced yet. And that's something I hadn't experienced until last July. And I'm almost a year in, and I think I want to scream it from the top of the roofs, but I think everyone should live by themselves, and I'm excited to talk with you about why. All right, let's do it. This is the first week that I've actually been really good about prepping meals for work and just the work week and everything. I feel like I usually just get sucked into the I feel really lazy, I'm all of a sudden gonna do takeout, which if you know anything about me, I love cooking so much, and I used to give a lot of people shit about the not cooking thing and just... But when you live by yourself, it's so much different because either I'm going to be eating a cheese stick and pepperoni and pickles for dinner, a gourmet dinner for one, and or something for takeout. Like there's really no in between. And the gourmet dinner for myself, that was a lie. That's if I'm making a gourmet dinner, I'm probably inviting someone over. Actually, during the wintertime, I had soup nights, soup group. Oh, someone called it something really funny. Anyway, and that was my way to like make a really good meal and actually give a shit. I think that happened 2 or 3 times during the winter. Versus in Seattle, I feel like I cooked all the time. Granted, I was also cooking for other people at the time. Yeah, different story, but yeah, I'm trying to get back on my game of being really good about cooking regularly and saving money, not going out to eat, which is really hard in this city because there's so many good things to eat at all times. This week, I meal prepped a ton of salads, which is super unexciting and not interesting or impressive at all because I went to Trader Joe's and I just got like the packages of salads and I cut them in half, put them in like the containers that I got off of Amazon from a recommendation from my coworkers. And then I cooked chicken and then just chopped it up and put it in there, and I had chicken salads for work and I was hungry and I ended up eating like bags of chips or whatever to really just make myself feel something, just because I don't I like being full and I like food, and that's just how it's gonna be. Anyway, but then I made these really makeshift tacos, which they're not makeshift. They're just really lackluster actually, but they taste really good. So I got this guaca salsa. That's literally what it says. Guaca salsa from Trader Joe's. Oh no, it's dripping. And it's like a spicy guacamole salsa situation. Just dripping everywhere. That is so delicious. So I've lined the tortilla with some sour cream, some really great chicken that I, use taco seasoning and everything for. And then I actually don't have cheese, of which my friend Allison came over and stopped by the other night to drop off some keys for her apartment. So I asked her, I was like, do you think it's okay to not have grated cheese and like stripe out a cheese stick and use it in a taco? And she responded, Audrey, if I wasn't here, you wouldn't have asked anyone. And I said, bitch, you're right. Let's do it. So that's what I'm going to do again today. And, welcome to Audrey's kitchen. Get excited. Hungry. Let's get to it. All right, let's chat why the living alone thing and why I'm so excited about it and why I think everyone should do it, because I feel like I have a lot to unpack here. But first I need a bite. I'm really sorry. I'm so hungry. Cheers. Simple, yet so good. All right, reasons I think that everyone should live alone. At least once, whether it's in between living with roommates, going to live with a significant other, whether it's roommates to, I don't know if I'm good and cut out to live alone, whether it's, spending time where you have to go stay with family, whatever the reason is, I think there's more reasons why you should live alone, have that experience before you decide to hunker down with anyone else, whoever that may be. All right, number one, being independent. Independence is really interesting to me in the way that it's been structured, both from, I think, specifically my mom, who's single mom growing up, and then like my grandparents who have been in a beautiful marriage for over 50 years, to then friends that have been in long-term relationships and never been alone, to those of my friends who've only ever been alone and never in a long-term or short-term relationship. And I think I'm kind of somewhere in between. I'd always been in relationships since I was pretty much in high school, I guess late high school. And not that I felt like I needed someone, because I don't need anyone. But it just, the comfortability, I don't know, is that a word? The comfortability that it felt to have someone to do something with, to experience, dinners or watch a movie and curl up with, is, no matter how small, or whether it's traveling cross country, traveling out of the States, the independence of living by yourself that you can teach yourself outside of someone else kind of being that shepherd for you is really, really important. It's a life lesson that I think I've really only come to realize within the last few months alone. And not that I was codependent, not that I wasn't codependent in any of the relationships that I was in, but there definitely is a codependency. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but for those of us that maybe aren't as comfortable or ready to settle down with someone, or don't really know how to commit that way yet, knowing that maybe you just haven't found your independence and how to find that cohabitating independence, where it's obviously really important when you're in a long-term relationship, and I'm definitely have been at fault for this, of wanting to be too independent. And there's definitely some controversy in that topic, but when you are with someone and with someone long term and living together, whether it's roommates or a significant other, being super independent is great, but also finding that balance with the person, whoever you're living with, can be tricky. So I think understanding who you are from an independent standpoint right out of the gate is super important. And again, something I've only feel like I've started to come to learn in the last few months. And that definitely leads into number 2. I'm gonna have a bite. Number 2 being habits. Habits, good or bad. And things that you learn about yourself in living alone. Because living with someone, you learn about their habits real quick, whether you like them or not. And another reason why also, and we can talk about it later, why I recommend you also live with someone before you decide to spend the rest of your life with them. But from the standpoint of the individual, it's super important, I think, to live by yourself because you learn about your habits, your aptitude to keep a space clean, how you like to decorate it, how you like to just interact on a day-to-day basis with your friends in your space, with your family in your own space. There's a lot that you learn about yourself and how you learn a lot about yourself about how particular you might be or not particular you might be. And something that can teach you a lot about yourself and your habits and your system and ways of working in your own habitat. I think that also especially goes into the work from home status, whether or not you're in an office, not in an office, hybrid, whatever. I think specifically for me, living alone has taught me a lot about having a routine in the morning. I go in Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at the moment, and it's very much like I get up, I get my, I do my morning routine of getting ready, washing my face, brushing my teeth, the goods. I'm planning on getting to the point where I can work out in the morning, but I just haven't gotten there yet. But it's a space where you can create your own habit, your own routine, and not have to worry about catering to anyone else. And especially if you're not feeling like you're ready or want to do that. It's a space where it's your time, your morning time, your evening time. It's all about you at all times, and that's okay. You get to be selfish. And I think having been in primarily long-term relationships, you can't really be selfish oftentimes, and definitely myself am at fault for being that way and not recognizing it. But at the same time, knowing when you're not ready to commit in a way where you're ready to be completely unselfish. And so, habits, number 2. Number 3, one of my most favorite, of course, which is going to come after this bite. All right, number 3, I can do whatever the hell I want, whenever I want to do it, without having to ask someone. Ask someone if, it's okay that I go and do this last minute. If it's okay if I do something at all. If all of a sudden I have last minute plans that come out of work. If I have a friend who wants to just decide to go up and get drinks at 9 p.m., I can. And I don't have to also feel like I have to drag someone along or see if they can be included, because you don't want to leave anyone out. But at the same time, having that one-on-one time with people is really important. And so being able to just do whatever I want, whenever I want, and not that you can't do that when you're in a relationship, but again, it's the getting back to the thinking of someone else and not being selfish. It's a really selfish thing in, I think, the best way possible to live alone and be able to decide when you want to go out, but also decide when you want to be an absolute hermit living under a rock and say, oh no, you have plans, I've decided that I'm gonna stay in tonight. I decided whatever you want it to be. And with that, I think that is the biggest part that has changed my life, living by myself and having moved here, and just the flexibility in my schedule and the ability to kind of just have time up in the air, but also have plans still, obviously. But also the ability to cut out on plans and decide, oh no, I don't want to do that, and not have to worry about a roommate or whoever trying to drag them home early because I want to leave a bar early, or not go and feel bad because they're leaving and they're going to drag me out. It's like a super, again, selfish thing that you can just do whatever you want. And living with roommates, living wherever, you don't really understand how freeing that is until you get a taste of it, and then that's your everyday. And I think also it's living where, you know, in New York City, in any city, in anywhere. There's always something going on. There's always someone doing something, and so the excitement and thrill of like a group chat, for example, like I have a group chat with my friends that is constantly popping off, and it's very much, you know, at the drop of the hat. Like we could be having a game night, we could be going out to bars, we could be having an absolutely bonkers night for no reason on a Wednesday, just because someone said so. You know, it's that ability to just up and go, but also again, hunker down like a hermit, because we all love a hermit moment. And by we, I mean me. And like I did that a couple weekends ago when I watched 3 movies. So whatever that means to you. But all in all, I think just living by yourself is such a special time, because I mean, you have the rest of your life to live with someone or whoever, you know, whether it's a partner, a significant other, a roommate, you know, husband, wife, whatever. Ultimately, you have the rest of your life to live with someone. Whether it's, you know, a platonic roommate or a significant other of some sort, you know, parents, like whoever that may be, you truly have the rest of your life. And having that time period to live alone, again, it's also, you know, who am I to say, like, it's not for everyone. You may be in the happiest relationship of all time, and that you just don't need that or aren't looking for that, and that's totally fine. Major respect, like, love that for you. But I think for those of us who are in kind of that in-between period of feeling like there's gut-wrenching feeling, like there's something missing, feeling as though maybe that's something you wish you could find, but find by yourself and discover by yourself, I think that's living alone. And as much as I don't want to say it, like, thank you to my mom for pushing me to do it, because I was in a really weird place when I was trying to move here, and I was living with a significant other in Seattle, and like trying to decide if I moved here and lived with that person, and then, I mean, ultimately it didn't work out, so like that would have been a train wreck. So it's just also knowing yourself well enough and backing yourself, having those close to you back you and be there for you should you need that support, I think is super important. And so I don't know, I'm excited to just continue to experience what it's like living alone for as long as I can. I'm not planning on dating or meeting anyone anytime soon, so it's definitely in the foreseeable future. But starting with tonight, headed out with my friend Mia. We're going to this like non-alcoholic party situation or something, completely led by going out to the bars with our friends and getting drunk. So let's see how it goes. At the end of the day, there's so much time, and I'm not tied to anyone. So, let's see where the wind blows me. Let's do it. I'm constantly renting stuff from Newly, Rent the Runway, whatever. Yes, I have both subscriptions. No, don't I want to hear about it. But I've been
now connected to Audrey's third Fire TV.
Why? I rent. Whatever. Okay, so I have this like cutie girl, schoolgirl skirt situation, and it's kind of like green and white-ish. You can't really tell. Actually, can you tell? Oh, you can tell. And then I was thinking of going with like I thought I wanted to go black, but now I'm thinking brown. But then now I'm like, do my black tall heels not match? But I almost feel like I don't care. I don't know what jacket I'm gonna wear though. Oh, too many questions. My legs are ghostly. I tan my face with like the tanning drops, with Isle of Paradise tanning drops. I tan my arms with something. I've been doing something lately. But I'm gonna do it to my legs because it's bad. It's really bad news, guys. All right. Okay, this is what I've been using. You see that? Okay, this is what I've been using. It's the Jergens Natural Glow Instant Sun. I know there's a couple brands out there, but so far this one's doing things. So we're gonna lightly bronze my legs really quickly so I don't scare anyone in the wild. I think that did something. Okay, I have to leave to meet Mia in 15 minutes, and I am simply not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. You know? running certifiably late. Mia just texted me that she's there early. Girl, when you see this, I am so sorry. I was, you know, I was, anyway, here's the final fit. Da-da, 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 da-da. You get the whole look. All right, you'll see a picture later. All right, gotta go, bye. Okay, I panicked too soon. Mia was only at 14th. Mia, sorry for the panic in the video. We are no longer panicked. I've officially put this bag that I'm also renting from Rent the Runway, and this sweater that I'm renting from Nuuly. The skirt is a Rent the Runway. I'm just a Skims top, and then my Dolce Vita boots. I feel like it's vibe. It's very neutral, which isn't, you know, my normal vibe, but pop off. Party on. Okay, I'm gonna Uber though, because there's no way I'm making it on time now that I've stuck around. Sorry, Mia. Uber, see you later.
Rating is 8.5 out of 10.
Okay, why?
Very good, but I feel like it's missing. No, I don't want to say that. I was gonna say it's missing
alcohol?
like, tequila, yeah, but it's not. Right.
Not a non-alcoholic.
It's really sweet. I wish it was a little bit less sweet.
Can I try?
Yes.
Oh, that is really sweet. Kind of tastes like a dessert.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it, honestly, knowing that it's not alcoholic, we're gonna give it a 9.5. The reason it's not 10, it's really tart. It's supposed to be like a gin gimlet situation. It's really tart. It's like just a little bit less tartness. But it's like not too sweet, not too like, it's good though. Like I can pound this. Turn on bedroom lamp. Oh my god, it's launch day for the first video and I don't have my watch on, but I did just sleep in majorly and it's 9:56. It launches in 4 minutes. Okay, I need coffee so I can do this. Okay, it is 10:04, 10:05. I've missed the launch of my own YouTube. But you know, what would I be if not like a good 5 minutes late? Basically, any New York establishment would let me in now, and it wouldn't be an issue. So we're gonna load up this bad boy, and I guess I might put it on my projector. I was gonna, you know, I had full intentions of getting up early. I don't even think I was up that late. Actually, no, I was. I think I told you like 2 something. Anyway, I had full intentions of doing a little watch party with some friends potentially. And I'll do that later for sure. Like it'll be the first time they're seeing it probably. But I'm gonna see how it all works out. Cool. Shit, there's a stain on my update. Lauren said to come over and watch it at her apartment. So that's really fun. And I'm gonna watch it with some other friends later too. So it'll be like a dual watch party. I'm excited, but I do need to get dressed because I told her I would go to her place. So, my body is not good to ride a regular bike. I had to find a real bike. So I biked to a real bike literally around the corner. So here we go. Hi! Oh, thank you. 4 subscribers? What? I had 3 yesterday, and that was carryover from something. I don't know. Ah, watch party! Watch time! You're leading us in the wrong direction. That's okay. What's the place called? Cuba. Okay, we're headed to Cuba. For our friend Emily's birthday breakfast.
We think we're heading to Cuba.
Well, we think we're heading to Cuba.
Us going the complete wrong way.
You do?
Yeah, we're gonna do a cute.
I guess we're turning around. That's fine. We could go back to the coffee shop we went to last weekend. It's right there.
Wait, no. If we go,
Okay, we're turning. Is that the? Oh, I thought that was one of the drink trolleys, but it could be New York trolley. That's fun.
Sometimes I really think I'm a New Yorker and then I get lost 3 blocks from it.
Deep in the sangria grind. Everyone's feeling silly.
When you're like... I just wanted to scream
Also,
about boobs.
Marianne, when you're watching this next week, thanks for watching. Yes. Snacks. What do you got?
I have these.
These.
I want to eat
What
them.
are these?
I want to eat them so bad. Peanut butter cups, but they're healthy, maybe?
Oh. I guess this is gonna help. Sweet and salty kettle corn.
Kettle corn sucks.
Oh well, no, sweet and salty kettle
no,
corn.
kettle corn sucks.
No, it doesn't.
It does. It absolutely does.
Yeah,
Kettle
apparently
corn
Mia.
sucks. Kettle corn sucks.
But you want
You
want Cool Ranch Doritos
I love Cool Ranch Doritos.
Yes.
over this?
The bag is smaller.
But yeah. But yeah.
Giving shaved truffles
Oh.
salt.
What's your rating out of 10?
Really?
Think of everything truffle you've ever had, whether it's a pasta, whether it's a potato, whether it's
I give it an 8.5 because
Wow.
a 7 isn't an answer we talked about.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
7's like a safe.
All right, we have
It's a 10 for me, dog.
No,
All
10's
right.
too aggressive.
10.
It's a 9.
10's What's
really good.
What's your rating?
9.
Nine.
A 10 out of 10 is the truffle mac at Waverly Inn.
Oh, that shit's really good. But I might just say the truffle mac at Bottle House. Ah!
At Bottle House in Madrona? Yeah. So good.
So good! Eat some dinner. So hungry. I'm a drunkie pie. What? I'm a drunkie pie. I feel drunkie pie.
Good. Let's go get some wine with dinner.
Oh, wine with dinner. What was that? It won't let it. What a night. I'm officially home. Played a lot of games, hung out for a while with Shin and Michaela. Fell asleep on the couch, I'm not gonna lie, watching The Parent Trap. But officially home, ready to get some Z's. And I have Easter brunch with some friends in the morning at 10. And I have to pick up stuff for the mimosa bar. So you will see me in the morning earlier, prior to 10. I'm gonna try to get up way earlier than that so I can walk and get all of the juices and things that I need to get that I didn't get today, and go from there and go to the Upper East Side. All right, see you in the morning. Morning and happy Sunday. What a strange night of sleep. I got home and then I ended up waking up like in the sweats at 4 a.m. because I thought that I heard some rustling around in my apartment, and not because I thought it was a person by any means. Story for another time, but I had mice when I first moved in, 2 months after I moved in, I think, and it has continued to absolutely scar me. So sometimes when I hear stuff rustling around, I'm like, oh my god, are they back? and I like did a walk around the apartment. I really did think I heard something, but ultimately it's always one of two things. It's either the heating system, the clankety clankities, or it's my upstairs neighbor who, no matter what hour of the day, I swear they're walking around doing something. And so I chalked it up to it's one of the two, because I went back to bed, turned on, you know, thunderstorm sleep sounds as I do, and it didn't come back. So I don't know, but I need to shower, get ready, go pick up some juices for the mimosa bar, and then head up to the Upper East Side and yeah, enjoy an Easter breakfast with my friends. All right, time to go. Alright, I think I'm officially a person, which is very exciting. Cute little dress number from Rent the Runway that I'm excited about. It has like an kind of open back situation. Yeah, it's spring. And yeah, I have to head to Trader Joe's, get the juices. I have some champagne that I'm gonna bring, and then yeah, brunch. Let's do it. Truly one of the best parts, I swear, of living alone, like I said, is just being able to hunker down and not talk to anyone and be an absolute hermit, which is completely what I plan to do now. Going home and maybe doing some laundry, maybe going to the grocery store, but definitely not talking to anyone the rest of the day. All right, have a great week.